Today, I'd like to do a quick review on the Amtrak California Surfliner passenger train from MTH. The MTH Surfliner set comes in a 4-pack of passenger cars. You have a 2-pack coach diner car set and a single sleeper passenger car set for a total of 7 cars. Now let's take a look at the MTH F59 PHI diesel engine. I chose this engine to head my passenger car set because I really love the paint scheme. Now we'll start off in front here on the top. You have separately applied windshield wipers, but out of the box they kind of are sticking up, so I got to find a way to get those down to look more realistic. You have your headlight, you have your 2 number boards that light up, you have ditch lights on either side, and you have red marker lights here that turn on red when your engine is in reverse to indicate that you are going backwards. And of course you have your proto coupler, which can be thrown from the remote or your app. Moving over to the side of the engine, you have a lot of nice detail on this side. You have beautiful trucks with a lot of detail down there. You have your ladder, you have a mirror, you have painted crew figures inside, and just look at the side of this engine. It just pops out with that paint job. You have see-through grills here and over here. This is towards the rear of the engine. Again, you have great truck detail down here. You have these skirts down on the bottom that are painted, and you have this wonderful paint job with see-through grills on the back of the engine. Now on the back of the engine you have a lot of wonderful detail back here as well. You have separately applied grab iron ladder, you have your chain, and you also have your rear proto coupler. A lot of great detail going on in the back here as well. This is the other side of the engine. You have a lot of great detail going on here as well. Look at that wonderful paint scheme. You have a cast-in door, you have a light up here. Again, beautifully detailed trucks down there in the bottom, and these skirts, they just look fabulous. Now let's take a look at the top of the engine. MTH did a fantastic job up here as well. You have free spinning fans under those grills. You got great detail on top. You have your smokestack. You have your horns there. You got a lot of nice rivet detail. Separately applied hooks. I mean, this is just a great looking engine. Here is the other side of the cab, and I wanted to point out that on both sides of the cab, your doors do open. They do function, which is a nice detail. Okay, let's take a look at the front side of the car. As you can see, it's very detailed, and you have interior passengers as typical for MTH. Here is some of the front truck detail. The trucks have springs. Here is some of the detail on the back end. You have red marker lights on both sides. You have a nice baffled. Here are the passenger cars coupled together. As you can see, the gap is relatively tight. One thing I wanted to point out to you guys is the single transitional sleeper that came packaged by itself does not have a name on the side of the car, nor does the door open. The door is fixed. The cataloged it as Grover Beach, I believe, but just wanted to give you guys a heads up out there. It's there are no names.
Now arriving from Los Angeles, train number 592, the Pacific Surfliner. This stop is San Juan Capistrano.
Be careful on the steps. Have a nice day. Thank you. May I take your baggage? Ticketed passengers only. Let me help you.
Now departing for San Diego, train number 592, the Pacific Surfliner.
Pardon me. Hurry it up now. Be careful on the steps. All aboard. Is she ready to go? Sand bins are topped off. Compressor checks out A-OK. She's in good shape.
Here I have a 21-inch passenger car from Lionel, Southern Pacific Lines. I just want to do a height comparison compared to the Amtrak double-decker cars.